Hi everyone, it's Ashley Cannon Newell with you for this week's Make It Monday, and I'm going to be showing how to make these treat favors from dies. So let's get started. Okay, today's tutorial, Make It Monday, I'm going to be showing how to make a treat box, a treat favor box, pretty much from any die that you have that's large enough to cover and make a box out of. This is this is a unique shape because it's a triangular shape, so there's a couple ways you can do it. I'll get into that a little bit later. But basically the tutorial is going to show you how to create this box here for a lot of different shapes. I'm going to be doing the tutorial for this particular box here, and then I'll show you another box that I made using another die a little bit later. The first thing you'll need to do is go ahead and create your shaker shape or die cut whatever shape you want first for the front of your box. And so here's my candy corn. I changed it up a little bit this time. I added some pattern paper behind there. Alright, and then you want to, you would follow your regular directions for shaker shapes here. So you would need to have some sort of, the stroke around here, some sort of adhesive, some sort of foam layer that separates it from this back layer here, okay? And then you need another solid piece, and this will be your back, the back for the actual box. So here's the front that I'm going to be using, and then this is the back, all right? So now I'm going to show you how to make the sides and the bottom to make the box. You need 3 pieces of cardstock. One is the base, one is the left side, and the other is the right side. The left side and the right side are the same, 2 inches by 2 3/4 inches. Both the left and the right are the same. The base is 2 inches by 2 1/2 inches. Now you can make your own adjustments to these measurements based on how large you want your box. The only thing that's restricting or limiting about this particular box is that it really can't go that much wider than the actual triangle because your box will extend out. So the next step is to score. After you've made these cuts like I have here, you take your scoring tool out like I am right now. Take your scoring tool and you need to score. Alright, so on the base, you need to score 1/4 inches on all 4 sides. And by doing this, you kind of prevent the need to having to score a lot of on the side pieces of cardstock. So for the side pieces of cardstock, you score 1/4 inches, but you only do it twice, once on the left side and then once on the right side, the opposing side. You don't score the top or the bottom, okay? You only score along the 2 3/4 inch side, all right? So at this point, you can fold at your scored lines, okay? And on this base piece, you need to cut away this corner squares. So wherever there is an intersecting, overlapping scored line, you need to trim that square section right out. And this helps you to be able to create a box, a seamless box, when you put it together. All right. When you adhere your box, you can either use a liquid adhesive, this is Tombow multi-liner, or you can use score tape. It's completely up to you. All right, I'm going to start by adding adhesive to the 2 1/2 inch side. All right, and what I'm going to do is set my front side down on my work surface and adhere it like so. I can flip it and then I can see if it's centered. Okay, but doing it like this makes it so that I can be sure that it is resting on the ground. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other side, and you can always fold it back down like so, and you can see how it's going to look, and you can also make sure that it is pressed down. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We'll start with the left side here, and then we'll work our way to the right side. So the left side, we're going to just place it on the work surface here, and then we're going to push it in like so, and then do the same thing on the right side. Okay, so this is how it looks when it's all put together, when it's laid out flat. Okay, looks like this. So now we're able to go ahead and adhere the sides. All right, so I'll do the front first. And I'm just going to go as far as I can before the box is going to be exposed. All right, so I'm going to use my table to give me some leverage, my work surface here, to adhere it down. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. And to give yourself more, so you can go as far out as you possibly can before you see it. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing to adhere to the back. All right, I'm going to flip it over. Go ahead and just lay it down, and then adhere it. Stick your finger in there. If you have a stylus or something like that, that'll help. I'm just going to put scissors just to help it adhere it down there. Okay. This side is when score tape probably would be a little bit easier. And voila, your box is done. All right. You can add whatever treats you like to it. And if you want to fill it up a little bit, you can just take a little bit of this crinkled paper from your local craft store, or cut some up yourself from old cardstock or pattern paper and crinkle it up. And then you can fill it in as a filler. You can have some hanging out or whatever you like. But that's how I made my box, and that's how you can make yours too. These are the dies that I use to make the front of the box. These are the Shaker Shapes candy corn dies. This one is an option you can use too. And then these are the confetti pieces that I use to fill them up. Now I did quite a bit of die cutting in different colors, and also with the different pattern papers in order to get the different colors that I wanted. And you can embellish however you like. Add some ribbon, twine. Here I added a die cut. You can add somebody's name to it, whatever you like to do. But that's how you create a candy corn shaker box. And pretty much is the template for how you would create any box. And here are the pictures of the final work product. These are the candy corn treat favor boxes. And you can use this tutorial for any large shape that you have for dies. I use the Shape Up series barn die here to create a favor box. This would be perfect for a farm type of party or something like that, or just a gift you have for homemade goodies. You can use the Matte Stack series, will be also a great alternative to make your own favor boxes. If you're looking for more detailed instructions on how I made this particular box, you can visit my blog at ashleynewell.com, and don't forget to go to Nicole Hetty's blog for this week's Make It Monday tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Ashley Cannon Newell. Bye.